Hello everyone and welcome to Spaceship Tours. Today we have a look at space jets from the Perry Rhodan universe. Here you see two different designs and one design variant. Space jets are small craft used for exploration, scouting, and reconnaissance, but also for troop deployment and recovery. They're quite autark, usually have faster than light engines like jump drives and are generally armed. The one in the middle and its cousin to the right are more based on the predecessor of the spaceships, the so-called gazelles. These kinds of craft were used during the era of the Solar Empire, which lasted from 1990 to 3499. The difference between the two variants in the middle and to the right is the engine configuration. Actual space jets have their engines in an equatorial ring horizontally arranged, but use exhaust ports which are horizontally and vertically. This is not possible in Empyrion. Therefore, I use two different engine configurations here. The one in the middle is closer to the original design, but due to the small size of the engine, the acceleration is quite pedestrian. The one to the right uses much larger engines and is quite nippy. The model to the left is a far more modern design of space jets from the time of the League of Free Terrans, which lasted from 3586 to about 5150. So let's have a look inside. The middle one and the right one are using this capital ship mode from Empyrion and are quite spacious inside. Here you can see some storage for ammunitions and cargo. There's also a constructor over there and a hangar space which usually would transport one or two shifts. Shifts are kind of tracked vehicles which can also fly and are quite sturdy for exploration, but also kind of small tanks. Here we have like the engine deck of the ship with a gravity generator and the fuel for the jump drive. Here we can access some other parts like fuel storage, oxygen storage, power generators. And back here we can access the jump drive. On the next level we have some small crew quarters over here and over here. And two areas which are here now configured for first aid and food, like a small mess hall. On the top we have the command center where you can steer the vessel. With this configuration, as you can see, the acceleration is relatively slow. The craft doesn't reach large speeds very quickly. Here we are now on the other variant with the different engine configuration, and as you'll be able to see, it accelerates a lot faster, it's a lot nippier and nimble, and a much easily usable craft in this configuration, but the engines are not close to what it would be in the actual Perry Rhodan universe. The landing gear here is on 4 small stilts, which should be fully retractable, but this is not possible in the current version of Empyrion. This smaller space jet is based on the Romulus class of the League of Free Terrans and uses a small vessel design from Empyrion to make it more compact. The small vessel can't use all the engine parts available for the capital ship design, but has smaller cubes. Here you see the command center, which is not on the top of the space jet. There's also some free space left over and some storage. Here's the engine compartment, which also includes a jump drive. and some more free space. But let's go to the cockpit and steer the ship. As you can see, it's also quite fast and quick accelerating and nimble. The ship is also armed with different kinds of weapons. It also uses a jump drive, so it's capable of faster than light travel, and used for the same kind of missions as the older models of space jets, like exploration, reconnaissance, or scouting, or inserting of and extraction of agents, people, and so on.